What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So it's been quite some time. When was the last time we posted a YouTube video? Like 2 weeks ago? Oh,
yeah.
no, the Ferrari.
Yeah, the Ferrari
So
video.
a few days ago, right? So it's been quite some time since we've done like a trading video, I feel. So this video isn't going to be too long, but I feel like it's going to be very informative for you guys, especially since we're going into the New Year's, you know, and I have extra time on my hands. Right now, I'm currently working on DTI 2.0, and that's taking up a lot of my time. Especially with us being in December where typically there's lower volume in the markets. I just decided again this year not to trade. Didn't trade December of 2021, and I'm not trading December of 2022, just so I could focus and dedicate a lot of my time on just reviewing the last year and then looking on how I could grow this year. That's something you guys should do as a trader as well. So with that being said, it's funny because I was actually gonna trade CPI, and I was gonna take a trade on this account that I actually just started. So basically, I didn't know this, but the broker that I currently trade on, which is Athens, right? A link will be down in the description if you guys are also interested, right? The broker that I currently trade on, they offer bonus accounts, and I didn't know this. So when I went and I tried to do an internal transfer, I opened an account by accident, and it gave me 3 account types. A raw spread account, which is the account that I have. I don't care paying a little bit more in commissions, but when I get executed, I want to get executed at the price I'm looking to get filled at. So I personally have a raw spread account. They have I think a regular commissions account, and then I saw they had a bonus account. So I'm like, damn, a bonus account where they basically give you 50% of whatever you deposit in credit. Now, the only thing is you can only do a max of 10K, because I thought, damn, so if I deposit 100K, they're gonna give me 50. I could do like 150 to like a million or something. But I found this to be a great opportunity going into 2023, showing you guys what the skill set could possibly do for you guys. So I actually deposited 10K into this trading account, and as you guys can see, they gave me a credit of $5,000. So I have a total trading account of 15K, which I think is super dope that this brokerage offers something like this. Now, obviously, the only thing is if I lose 50% of the account, that's when they pull their 50% deposit bonus. But I was also talking to customer support too, and if I make 50%, then I keep the $5,000 credit. So essentially, I'm getting free money. All I have to do is make 50% of the account, and then I get to keep that $5,000 credit. So what I'm gonna do going into the new year is I'm gonna try and flip this $15,000 account, which essentially is 10K my money, 5K the broker's money, and I'm gonna try and flip this to literally 150K. That is my goal going into the new year, because I want to show you guys it's literally possible once you have the skill set. So if you guys are also interested in doing an account challenge like this for yourself, or you interested in using this 50% deposit bonus, I'll have a link down in the description. All you gotta do is sign up with the broker and deposit into your bonus account, which I'm ready, bro. This is super dope. But yeah, I'm ready. As you guys can see here, deposit and then credit. Now, again, the only thing is, like, the max is 10K. So if you guys want to go in with 10K, you can't deposit like $10,100. It's got to be 10K flat before the brokerage gives you the credit. It could be anywhere between $1 to 10K, just to give you guys an update. So that's what I'm going to be doing in 2023. That is what I'm going to be challenging myself with, and then obviously I'm going to record it for you guys, so then you guys can see everything. And then at the end of it, when I hit my goal, because I know I will hit my goal, and you got to talk to yourself positively that way, I'll do an entire breakdown on TradeKeep, show you guys all the statistics and everything else. With that being said, in today's video, basically what we're going to be discussing is risk management for funded accounts or challenge accounts, and how I manage my risk when I did trade on these funded or challenge accounts. It's perfect timing because, as you guys may or may not know if you follow up Leveled Up, right, for the holidays, we're doing a 15% discount any size challenge account, and an 125% refund. As you guys may know, once you already get to funded stage and you get your first payout, you're not just gonna get what you paid for the challenge account back, you're gonna get an extra 25% on top of that. So if you guys are interested in actually joining Leveled Up Society and becoming a funded trader with us, then just simply use discount code 125 refund at checkout. It was actually crazy because today I was going through the Leveled Up Discord just to look at everybody's payouts and see how everyone's doing, interact and engage with the Leveled Up community. Someone actually received their payout today which they withdrew 23K from their trading account and actually ended up getting $18,000 after their profit split, which is super dope. So Leveled Up also has a Discord community as well, where you can see everybody else's payouts, so you guys can get motivated and ultimately motivate yourselves to become better traders, to then also get bigger payouts with everybody else that's also inside of the community. And I mean, you guys could already see here all of the other payouts that Leveled Up does on literally a daily basis with everybody's name. So I mean, there's just so much engagement and interaction with the Leveled Up community. It's actually super dope compared to a lot of different companies and how they run their things. And then last but not least, we actually invited some DTI members and Leveled Up Society members to the vault for a Christmas party at night, but during the day we actually had a paintball event. So by the end of the video, we'll put in the video that Baka with his crazy editing skills did literally a Call of Duty edit of the paintball event with DTI and Leveled Up Society students. So that part is super dope. That's gonna be at the end of the video. Without further more, let's get right into the risk management of how you should be, or at least how I manage my risk on these funded accounts. So it doesn't matter what size funded account you're trading. If you're trading 100K, 200K, 50K, it doesn't matter. You always want to look at the percentage of the account and how much you're risking on a daily basis. So when it comes down to any account, doesn't matter if you start off on a challenge, doesn't matter if you start off on a verification, or doesn't matter if you're already funded and you're looking to just simply improve your risk management system. Your goal is to preserve that 10% buffer that you have to actually lose as much as possible. So your risk when you first start the account needs to be very low. For me, what I risk when I first started a funded account or a challenge account is I risked 0.5%. So I essentially risked half of 8% all the way until I got to that about 5% gain mark. Once I actually got to that 5% gain mark, then I increased my risk to a 1% gain, where I then looked for, again, a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio on every single trade. And if all of those trades were successful, then I passed the challenge fairly quickly. But like I said again, guys, your goal is to preserve that 10% as much as you possibly can before you start looking to increase your risk. So I wouldn't start risking 1 or 2% right off of the bat. What I would do instead is start by risking half of 8% per position on my challenge account. And then once I get to a 5% gain, and again, I'm looking for a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio per trade. Once I get to that 5% gain, then I start increasing my risk to about a 1% risk. And if I go back to break even, let's just say I lose 5 trades in a row and I lose literally 1% per trade and I'm back at break even, then my risk resets back down to a 0.5% risk per position. Once I hit that 5% gain and I'm up 1%, obviously I'm looking for a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. It's only going to take me roughly 2.5 trades to then reach that 10% profit target and pass the challenge. Some funded companies only do an 8% profit target, which in that situation, like Leveled Up Society, we only do an 8% profit target, then it's only going to take me literally 2 trades to actually pass the challenge. When it comes to the verification, it's literally the same exact thing for the fund, or for the, as the challenge account, the risk management. I risk 0.5% until basically I get to around like that 2.5% mark, and then I risk 1%, look to gain 2.5% on that specific position, so then I can pass the verification fairly easily. Now when it comes to the funded, this is where things get a little bit different. So with the funded account, I start off by risking 0.5% all the way until I get to a 5% gain. Now in between that 5% gain and break even, once I'm already up, I risk 1%. Again, if I go all the way back down to break even, let's say I had a 100K account, I was up 105K, now I'm at 100K again, I'm going back down to that half of a percent risk. And the reward ratio I shoot for every single trade is always going to be the 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, meaning if I'm risking $1,000 on the challenge, I'm looking to gain $2,000 on the challenge. But when you start off the funded account, I risk $500 to gain $1,000 on the challenge account for an 100K. Again, the percentage is very simple. 0.5% looking to gain, 0.5% looking to gain 1%. Just to really quickly recap everything, right? Once I get to the funded stage, what I do now in this situation is I risk 0.5% all the way until I get to about a 5% gain. Once I'm at a 5% gain, I risk 1% all the way until I get about a 10% gain. Now I have a 10% gain buffer where I could look to increase my risk. And every 5% that I drop, I increase or I decrease my risk. So as my profit increases, my risk will slowly start to increase as well. But as my profit starts to decrease, my risk decreases as well. So again, now let's say I get to a situation where I'm up 10%. I'm now going to be risking 2% per position to look to gain 4%. But if I risk 2% and I drop back down to 5%, a 5% gain on the account, I then decrease my risk to a 1%. Let's say I go back to break even from after being up 10%, I decrease my risk to a 0.5% gain again, or to a 0.5% risk per trade again. Now let's say I go all the way up to a 10% gain and I start risking 2% per position. Now I'm up 20%. My risk is going to stay at that 2% per position, and I don't look to take more than 2 trades on a single day. So again, it's a very simple yet effective risk management strategy for you guys that you guys could look to incorporate into 2023. It's worked out very well for me in the past. You guys can go back into my YouTube channel and basically look at all of the videos I did on any funded account, and that's basically how I manage my risk. So with that being said, guys, take notes and look to incorporate this risk management strategy into the next video. I didn't want to make this video super long or longer than it actually had to be. Just get straight down to the information, get straight to the point, and there you guys have it. With that being said, hopefully you guys have a happy holidays. There's going to be more content coming out soon within the next few days. We're doing a huge leveled up giveaway in January. So, I mean, should we give them like a little teaser of what's going to be given away? Because the giveaway, they might think it's like a 100K, 200K challenge.
Nah.
So, I'm not going to say much. But all I'm going to say is for the leveled up giveaway, we're basically looking to give away something like this. So, I mean, not car keys, but we're looking to give away, you know, something that you could drive, which is going to be super dope. So we're looking to give away a car in January for all of our leveled up members. Obviously more details on that will drop later on. I don't want to give away too much. And then at the same time, on top of that, that's basically it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this super dope paintball edit that Baka did. Anything else I should add? Not really, right?
Cut the cinematic?
Just cut the cinematic.
Come on, bro. It's not gonna cut until you do it.
Fuck. Yo, I got hit too. Yeah. Ah. Bro, I got shot like 8 times. I slipped too much.